Welcome to Hardcore Minecraft, where today I'm going to be building this insane Wither Skeleton Skull farm that produces me over 200 skulls in just 1 hour. So the most essential part about this farm is going to be the spawn proofing, and I'm going to need a lot of slabs to do that. So you can see I have gathered a ton. This is actually 16 shulker boxes full of slabs, and this is gonna take a very long time. Or at least so I thought. You see, when I was about a third of the way done, not even a third, probably like a quarter, even less of the way done with placing slabs, I realized that I was in a soul sand valley. Now you see, in a soul sand valley, not a lot of stuff really spawns there. So you get the occasional skeleton, and then every now and again you might see a ghast, but it's not very frequent. So building it inside of a soul sand valley already gave me a natural perimeter or a natural unspawnable area, so I didn't have to do that much spawn proofing. All I had to do was spawn proof some of the areas around the fortress and also the major areas that were not soul sand valleys, which is what you are seeing me doing now. And there you have it, the farm is now done. Now you didn't see me build the last part, this part that is below here. That is because the file, the time-lapse corrupted, and I do apologize about that. I would like to show you it, but unfortunately I cannot do that. So let me just explain the farm to you. So it's just basically the same as the tutorial except for this little part. I did make a few adjustments. You will notice there aren't any wolves. These sticky pistons and levers aren't really even needed because I'm not going to go AFK in the nether next to a Wither Skeleton farm. I do not trust myself enough to do that. Now, other than the farm, if we look at just the decorations which hold the farm, you will see we're in this massive hole that I dug out. It's not even dug out. There used to be lava here. You can see that is where the lava level is at. So I had to remove a ton of lava in this area because the farm has to be built lower so that these guys take full damage so that you can, one hit them with just a fist. And the lava was exactly at that point. The lava was too high and thus it would interrupt with the farm. It would, the farm would then be inside the lava. So I had to use a ton of sand, around 8 shulker boxes worth of sand just to clear this entire area out. And then I added a few decorations just to make it look good. You can also see I added these skulls just for the nice effect because it is a Wither Skeleton Skull farm. And then this is the amount of skulls I've gotten so far. Now this is from probably 2 hours, hour and a half. I didn't really keep time. The amount of skulls just used for decorations is 44. Then we have all of this, and then the item sorter, which I added, itself needs 41 Wither Skeleton Skulls. So you can do the math on that. Also the item sorter, yes, I added that because I don't think anybody really wants all of those stone swords, so they just get dispensed into lava right over there. And then this farm also produces a ton of bones. You can see that's 4 chests full, and then the 5th one is also nearly full. And then on coal, we have nearly 3 chests filled with coal. Now I did plan on making this entire video just about the Wither Skeleton Skull farm, but because I didn't have to do so much, spawn proofing, I only had to do this area up here. I still have a ton of time left in this video because the farm itself really doesn't take a long time to build. It took me around probably 30 minutes. The longest part was getting this guy, which took me around 20 minutes. The rest of the farm was really easy. I don't count removing lava as part of the farm. That's just, a cleanup job, so I don't really count that. I don't understand why blazes are spawning, but luckily they do die. So I'm gonna do a few other projects in today's video because I still have a lot of time left. I expected this farm to take up a lot more time, but as I said, look at the amount of spawn proofing I didn't have to do. This would probably have taken me, judging from the amount of time it took me to do this, all of this would probably have taken me around 9 hours, probably more, to complete. So yeah, I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't have to do that. So since I now have this insane farm and I have a lot of Witherskeleton skulls, I can't just let it go to waste. Of course I have to turn these into beacons now. So I brought 3 stacks of them and also 4 stacks of soul sand. And I'm gonna get myself a stack of nether stars. Yeah, nether stars. You can see I have made a few preparations for this. So we're gonna trap the wither. I have fought the wither just normally. I have done that, so I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna cheese an entire stack of withers. I'm just gonna do it the scaredy cat way because I've already fought them normally and I have one and I wasn't even close to dying. It's a very big ordeal, it takes a lot of time, so I'm just, yeah, not gonna do it. We wait for him to explode and then we just easily kill him. There he goes. Okay, he should not be on the loose. This is not good. How did he get out? Would someone mind telling me that? Okay, I was not expecting to fight the wither like this today, but I guess let's do it. I've never fought the wither in the end before. That's strange. I wish he would actually just fly away into the void. That would be very funny. Because then I wouldn't have to deal with him. Hey. Over here. Luckily now this time there isn't as much lag as the last time, so I can actually fight him properly. Come on, buddy. Let's just get this over with. He should be entering his combat. Yes, there he is. His regular combat state. And nearly there he is. That's the wither dead. You see what I mean? It's an easy battle, so that's why I really want to cheese it, because yeah, I'm not gonna do this stupid ordeal every single time. I'm not even close to death. Like, I could do it, but I'm not gonna waste my time. But I don't understand why I did wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna lower the platform that I spawned him on. So instead of, there, I'm gonna put it here. So let's try it again. Why? How? Why? How does he get out? He's glitched in the block. Was that patched, or am I just dumb? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to work like that. That you can just trap him in the bedrock. But okay, seems it's not. Let's go through this ordeal again. If I could get his attention. Fat boy, hey, bro, can you, Actually, no, I don't want his attention yet. And I got it. I didn't actually want his attention right now because I still need arrows. Yeah, he's fixed on me. I'm just gonna fly away because I'm not dealing with this right now. I don't have any arrows. I have a little bit of arrows left. But I don't understand why I can't trap him in the bedrock. It's supposed to work. I've seen it multiple times on other people's videos. So I do not understand why this isn't working. Okay, I'm just gonna get some arrows really quickly. Yeah, I think we can put this away for now. Alright, I will be back. Alright, so you can see we are now, I've made a few changes. We are now in a concealed, room. Because my end spawn is really weird. You can see the portal is up there and not in the ground. So when you usually build this, like you have to dig underneath and dig out a room. Now I didn't have to do that, so I'm thinking that it might be the problem that it isn't like completely covered and there isn't walls. But we're gonna test this and see if that is actually the problem. Please be trapped. Okay, yes. It seems that, you probably can't, the volume probably isn't that hard for you because like it isn't that loud because I turn it down. But for me it's extremely loud, so I can't even hear myself. But it seems to have worked. It seems like I just had to build some walls. I cannot use knockback, I will be sure to remember that. You can see it is dying by itself, but we're just, gonna give it a little assist. Just help it out a little bit with this smite axe. There we go, so now we can effectively cheat the wither. There it is. Effectively, we have now 3 nether stars, and we can now cheese the wither, easy as that. So I'm gonna continue and do this, I don't know how many more times, I guess I could figure it out. Let's just see. No, quick math. Give me a second. So that, and that. Alright, so I'm gonna repeat this process 61 more times. And then I will be back. This is me realizing that I was muted that entire time, but basically I was just saying that I now have a nether star, like a stack of nether stars, and that, well, this took me nearly an hour to get, because killing the wither 64 times is a lot. So now we take this stack of nether stars and get 3 stacks of obsidian. By the way, this is the leftover obsidian from my previous project, which was the ghast farm. And then we head over here and collect 5 stacks of glass, which I do have a ton of. And then we craft a stack of beacons. Actually a stack and 1, because I have this one, and that's actually not as satisfying anymore, but whatever. I have a stack of beacons. That is quite impressive, you can't argue. Now, this video is probably still extremely short. I am willing to bet on that. But you see, this video has taken me ages to make, and I have done a couple of things in the background. So, you see this location, you see these shulker boxes stacking up. This is a regular occurrence. When I'm done building a farm, I just stack the shulker boxes here, and then one day I just have to come here and spend like an hour just sorting all of this like manually, because I don't have an auto sorter. So I will give you a little sneak peek for those of you watching right now of what I'm planning to build in my next video to solve this. Because like, who likes, manual sorting when you could just have it automatic? Also, it doesn't really look very good. This doesn't look very good. I don't even have a lot of storage for stuff like, smooth stone and all of that kind of stuff. So I am working on an insane auto sorter with a shulkerbox unloader and all of that kind of fun stuff. So if we just load into our world here, you can see this is what I have been doing. This is what I have been constructing and planning in the background. Now this is not nearly finished. You can see I still need to add all of the hoppers and sorting system and water streams. But this is the concept. I will not explain like everything that's going on here and how it's going to be sorted and all of that kind of stuff. I will leave that for the next episode where I'm actually going to build this, and then I will thoroughly explain what all of this is and exactly how it works. But that is where I am going to be leaving today's video. So I do apologize about it being this short. It is short, but it did take a lot of time to make, especially all of the spawn proofing and the wither farm. I also now have a stack of nether beacons, which is, to me, I find that very impressive. And you saw that massive storage system, which I'm currently working on and planning to build in the next episode. You can see it still has a lot of work. So you can see I still have a lot of work for me, cut out for myself. What did I just do? I just flipped upside down. I still have a lot of work cut out for me, finishing that project before I can actually build it, because I don't want to build something so massive in my hardcore world just for it to not work. So I'm going to finish building it in creative, test everything, make sure it works, and that is going to require a lot of time. So the next video is not going to come out anytime soon, but you should subscribe to stay tuned for that project, because I feel like it is going to be amazing and I hope it is going to be really impressive.